Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life.
So Peter, he was being rational. He said, look, this is the teacher here. He has the truth. Who else are we going to go to?
Right.
Now, certain of you guys that were being offended, if you would use rationality, if you would be rational, you'd say, well, wait a minute, GMS got the truth, man. GMS is teaching about the chip. Instead of getting emotional like women, you would reason within yourself. GMS they teach about the chip. They're very diligent.
Right.
The Lord has shown the examples. You saw the example. If we got next playing basketball, you ain't never gonna see. You're not gonna see GMS, a serious GMS student doing that shit. They know better, man. We know better. But you fall out or you get emotional. Why? Because you're just that. You know, you're emotional.
Yeah.
Go on, brother.
And we believe and are sure that thou art the anointed, the Son of the living power.
See, Peter was sure because it was given to him to be sure.
Yep.
And that's why a lot of you guys got offended and emotional, because you're not sure. You're not sure of what you're involved in. You're not sure of the scriptures. A lot of you, as it is written, the word did not profit you, not being mixed with faith.
That's right.
All right? You heard the word, but it wasn't mixed with faith. You really didn't believe, so it didn't profit you.
Right.
And that's why a lot of you are falling off. That's why a lot of you become disgruntled. All right?
And then the first thing you guys do is you go and favorite and befriend them demons that fell out. But
exactly.
that's all. See, that's nothing new, because that shit happened at the school here in Connecticut. The same shit. All the guys that got kicked out or left, they ended up what? They all got together, talking shit against us, commiserating, and where they at now? They're all back in the world.
And then they tried to form their own thing. We started out with the school in Bridgeport, Connecticut. We had a bunch of Les Miserables that fell out, because that's what they were. Miserable spirits.
Yep.
Like it says in the book of Jude, clouds they are, wells without water, twice dead, plucked up from the roots.
Yep.
They all came together and tried to form their own thing, and guess what? It lasted maybe less than a month. They started biting and devouring each other.
Yep.
Just like they were trying to bite and devour amount the lack of a better term, the leadership, when we had the school in Connecticut. When they left, they started biting and devouring each other, and guess what? All of them fell. They went right back into the world, man. All right, so we have the experience. We've seen it before. And guess what? It's going to come up again.
Yep.
All right, go on, brother.
Yahushua answered them, have not I chosen you 12, and one of you is a devil? Mm-hmm. He spake of Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon, for it was he that should betray him, being one of the 12.
Right.
And this situation that just happened, that's just the beginning of the shaking.
Yep.
You know, that's the Most High shaking up the flock, because the ones that he don't want, he's going to use that to get rid of them.
Yeah. And like I said, one of the main shaking is going to come when this devil declares martial law. When you have the famine come up,
yep,
a lot of you are going to lose it. As it is written, woe unto you that lost patience. What shall you do when the Lord shall visit you?
Yep.
Because this is a race of endurance and patience. That's what it is. It's a race of endurance and patience. A lot of you are going to lose it when that chip, when they cut off the dollar bill, when it's finally put to death and it's replaced by that chip. A lot of you are going to lose it, because a lot of you don't have no faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua anyway. So you're going to take that chip.
Yep.
Plus you got General Gehenna out there assuring you to take the chip. He's not saying take the chip. He's saying, look, it's the chip. Matthew 13 and 16 is about embargo. So that leaves it open. Right. He's leaving it open for you to make that decision that you should. I guess I can take the chip.
Right.
Because he's not telling you straight up not to take the chip like we are.
Right. That's right.
Beginning with Elder Tahar, we're telling you not to take that chip. All right. That's it on. Okay, let's go to the book of Matthew 13. We're going to read 1 to 9.
All right, Matthew 13 and 1. The same day went Yahushua out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Mm-hmm. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, And forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some an 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Verse 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear.
So now if we go to the 18th verse of the same chapter, we're going to read 18 to 23. It's going to explain what that parable is. Okay.
Verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When any one heareth the word of the kingdom, and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Right, the sower is us right now. All right, we're out there sowing the seeds. Like when we set up the camp, like on 34th and 7th, we're sowing the seed. We're sending out the word. All right? Bring out the precept that you...
This is St. Luke chapter 8, verse 11. Now the parable is this. The seed is the word of the Most High.
Right, the seed is the word of the Most High, which, like any other seed, when you plant it, it's supposed to grow, right?
Yep.
So those of you that have the seed planted in you, you're supposed to grow in this word.
That's right.
But we're seeing it was evident, like these little circumstances that's coming up, that's shaking you to the core, is evident you haven't grown in the word. All right? Now let's go back to Matthew.
All right, Matthew 13:19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Yeah, and you see that in the camp. You know, you might be teaching the guy, and all of a sudden a white man comes and tells that guy, these guys are teaching hate. Or a woman might roll up and say, these guys, they hate women. Or something will happen, some circumstance will happen, and the guy you're teaching, all of a sudden, he don't want to listen no more.
Yep.
That's that guy. All right, read that part again.
Yep, it says, when anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not.
And to begin with, he doesn't really understand it. He's trying to get the understanding. That's why he's standing there.
Yep.
But then all these circumstances come up, and guess what? He loses interest. Go on, brother.
Then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside.
This is he that receives seed by the wayside. So that's that guy. All right, we're teaching him. All of a sudden, maybe his wife comes up, or his girlfriend. Look, honey, we got to go.
Yep.
And then he leaves with her. You know, there's any different kind of circumstances. All right, okay.
But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Yet hath he no root in himself. This is verse 21.
Right. Now, okay, read that again from the top, 21.
But he that received the seed into stony places.
The stony places is this guy's heart, his mind. It's stony to begin with, because he's coming with stuff he might have learned from another philosophy, all right, or ideology he might have learned, and he feels within in himself he knows something. What does the scripture say when you come to the word? You got to come, if you don't, right, as a newborn babe or as a little child.
Yep.
You got to receive this word as a little child, meaning your attitude is supposed to be, I don't know anything, teach me something. You can't be coming with these different ideologies, all right, making you proud, making you think that you know something when in reality you really don't. All right, that's how we came to this word. Myself, Elder Ramlab, that's how we came. We came, as it were, like we were naked, really, spiritually, we came naked to this word.
Yep.
All right? Go on, brother.
But he that received the seed into stony places, the same as he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it.
So, anon meaning immediately, you know, it became sweet in his mouth.
Yep.
Just like it says in the book of, what is it, Ezekiel? When he ate the roll in his mouth, it was sweet as honey. But then it became bitter.
Yep.
Now you got a lot of guys, they like to deal with the sweet part. But as soon as the bitter part comes, they look for the back door. They look for that pretext. They look for that excuse to leave. Go on. Yep, like you said, they get offended. Go on, brother.
Verse 21. Yet hath he not root in himself.
Yet have he not root in himself, meaning he don't have no foundation. All right? A lot of you guys come to this because you want to be entertained. We had one idiot, he calls himself Masha the Gift.
Right.
He used to be called Musa the Gift. He said, yeah, I used to listen to GMS. They were like entertainment for me. That's what he said. And he echoes the sentiment of a lot of you unlearned guys.
Yep.
You're looking at this thing as entertainment. You don't see the gravity of this truth.
And we've been saying that for the longest, that some of you guys, this is just entertainment to you. And what happened? The Most High caused him to put that comment to show the intent of his heart.
That's right.
He's not really down for this. He's just a
He wants
demon.
to be entertained.
Yeah, he's just a demon that goes out there and picks fights and shows discord among brothers.
Yep.
You know.
And there's many on the comment board.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
You fucking rat bastard.
There's many guys that do that on the comment board. They want to be entertained. And if some of you guys are so demonic, if you're not being entertained, you cause stuff to bring drama so you can be entertained.
I'll give you an example.
So in Discord, as it is written, like you said, 6 things the Lord hate, 7, him that soweth discord among brethren. Right.
Now, I'll give you an example. We put 2 last week, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we put 2 lessons together. We put up one, rebuked and rejected, which was them 2 clowns in Florida.
Magpies from Florida.
And then the other one was torture, you know, which is what they plan on doing to you in these camps.
Right.
Now, the one with the 2 magpies, that thing got about 1,500 views or more.
1,600 before
1,600 views before it was canceled. The other one had about 400 or 500 views.
Right.
To show you that you guys the majority of you guys out there, you're not about learning the truth. You're not sincere. You're not grounded. You're not rooted. All you want to do is be entertained, and the shit that you want to watch is shit that causes drama, that causes controversy. Whether we getting on a woman, or whether we getting on a few clowns, or whether you see Zabak's name, you quickly go to that video because you're a bunch of goddamn demons and you're not rooted, and the Most High is going to destroy all of you.
That's right. That's right, brother. That's right, man. Like we tell you, man, the Most High going to put the spirit on Esau. And he's gonna come with the pain, man.
That's right.
Like the old saying, bring the pain. Because remember, like I told you, like the Spirit have shown you through us, Esau is the sword of the Most High.
That's right.
And he said he's gonna send it against a hypocritical nation.
And then the Most High said that,
yep, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, the Most High said that he don't bear the sword in vain.
He don't bear the sword in vain. That's in Hebrews. And he said he's going to send the sword against a hypocritical nation. So you guys that just want to be entertained, what category do you fall under? You're a bunch of hypocrites, man. Yeah. And the Lord, he got the remedy for you. He got the remedy for you.
That's right.
Don't worry about it. He got all you guys that had a hand in flagging our site and you caused it to be canceled, you're going to be flagged and flogged and canceled.
That's right.
All right? Remember, the angel of the Lord is right there watching you. The angel, is it not written in Amos 9:8? The angel of the Lord is the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom.
That's right.
Is not the eyes of the Lord his angels?
That's right.
So the angels are watching you, man.
That's right.
All right.
He that has wings will tell the matter.
There you go. That's right. Go on, brother.
It says, "Yet hath he no root in himself, but dureth for a while."
Yeah. Well, Musa the gift. At one time he was on our jock strap, man. GMS this and he's like a damn cheerleader. Rah, sis boom rah. GMS rah rah rah. You know.
Yep.
All of a sudden he got offended, like the little bitch that he is.
Yep.
And then he started trolling our sites.
Yep.
Talking shit about us. And he's just one of many examples.
And all them scriptures that he puts up, he learned those scriptures from us.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, fucking clown.
But that's the scripture in Ephesians where it says children disobeying their parents.
Yep.
Exactly.
Unthankful,
unholy, without natural, implacable.
Yeah, implacable. Yep.
Go on, brother.
For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended.
By and by he is offended. Now I looked up that word in the blue letter. The Hebrew, the Greek word there is scandalizo. I like to say scandalos.
Yeah.
Scandalizo. All right. Yeah. Now listen to this.
That's where you get the word scandal from.
That's where you get scandal from. Which you guys love scandals, man.
Yep.
That's why that video, Rebuked and Rejected, had over 1,600 views. All right. Meanwhile, a video which gives you solid information by the ton, has only 400, 500 views. Here's Elder Ramlab. He'll do a video on the Hebrew, showing you how to speak the Hebrew, because a lot of you guys call yourself Hebrew Israelites, but you couldn't speak Hebrew if a loaded gun was put to your head.
Yep.
Simple words in Hebrew you can't break down because you refrain from watching those videos. That video will get 200, Maybe if you're lucky, maybe 300 views. So we see where